All right, Shalom. I'd like to start up the saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakak Madash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, my elder here one as well. Salutations to the octane of the push in the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm Kanak by Yashar from the Lions of the Yashar camp. And this is another Lions in News and Prophecy. And this is on the article. It says Trump discusses U.S. wiping Iran off the face of the earth. All right. So Lord willing, this lesson edify and serve the purpose for the hopeful elect, the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. I don't know if y'all can recall, but when Trump was in office, he put so much pressure on Iran. And I spoke about this about a week ago on another lesson that I was doing. How there was the whole assassination attempt. There was going to be assassination attempt brought forth by Iran, the Persians. All right. So now these individuals are going to be accompanied with Russia, which is spiritually the Medes, right, to bring hell on America. All the hell, like, what does the scripture say? Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. Probably gonna go into that too, and stir up the chief, the dead, even the chief ones of the nations, man. All because of all the hell that they've been putting down on uh these other nations. Not just the children of Israel, but Esau been putting hell on everybody. Even Esau putting hell on Russia. Those are Edomites, you know. So everybody getting sick of the devil, man. Even the devil's getting sick of the devil. It's Satan divided against Satan. He cannot stand, but he must fall. All right. So it says Trump discusses U.S. wiping Iran off the face of the earth. It says Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump on Thursday invoked I can't even say that word. Invoked an annihilation of U.S. advisory in an Iran social media post, um, reminiscent of his most in, incendiary outburst while in the White House. It says, if they do assassinate President Trump, which is always a possibility, I hope that America obliterates Iran, wipes it off the face of the earth. If it does not happen, American leaders will be considered gutless cowards, he wrote on a U.S. social media platform, True Social. And so Trump made this. All right, so now we know about the so-called alleged assassination attempt that Iran was. I need to find that article again too and go into that. But that Iran was allegedly plotting against the United States of America. I mean, against a former President Donald Trump. Um, and it's because of the pressure. If he gets back in office, all hell's gonna break loose. Either way it goes, if Kamala Harris gets in there or Donald Trump gets in there, all hell's gonna break loose, right? Because you're gonna have your first woman president, right? Now she's trying to act like she's with the blacks, with the darkies now, just so she can get votes. But she the one locking all y'all niggas up, Negroes, um, allegedly. Well, not well. But so either way it goes, you know what I'm saying? It's the same. It's a different side of the two-headed coin. Is that how you say it? But yeah, it's gonna be chaos regardless, man. You have look at the look at the nominees that you have for this coming election. Sleepy Joe, which just pulled out of the race, and there was talks about him actually stepping down from being president, and also Donald Trump, which is a joke, and Kamala Harris, which is the absolute joke. This is the best America has to offer as far as running the country. So what state does that put? What state does that put America in? Or how does these other countries view that are watching? Like Yahweh Shem Shai has made America a gazing stock as he said he would in the scriptures. This is all prophetic. These things, these mockery happening, you know what I'm saying, in the United States. you can literally see the Lord stripping this place bare, like in what is it, Isaiah 47. Come sit down in the dust. All right, come back in your state of confusion that you're putting everybody else in. Now America's gonna be confused. All right. It says Trump made the remarks alongside a brief video of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu bringing up an alleged Iran plot against Trump in his address to the United States Congress on Wednesday. U.S. media reported last week that the United States Secret Service had increased security for Trump weeks ago after authorities learned of an Iranian plot to kill him, although it was not linked to the recent attempt on his life in which a 20-year-old American fired shots during a campaign rally. CNN reported that the United States authority received intelligence from a human source on a plan by Tehran targeting the former president, causing protection to be boosted for Trump. Other U.S. outlets also reported the plot. Right, so that's one of the things when they were taking him when he was going to court. That's one of the things that they were trying to take away from him because you get certain benefits even after your presidential term is over. You get like certain benefits like Secret Service help and still like stuff like that to protect you, and you get like a pension. They were trying to take all that away with these charges that were against them. So now you have a plot for him to be assassinated, and Iran, of course, because he put hell on Iran. Like, I think Obama was kind of making it like they could they had a little deal when it came to nuclear weapons, but Trump came in and took all that away, put more sanctions on it, put more pressure on them, and they really don't like Trump. So so if Trump wins, you can look for something serious to happen, or they might use a false flag attempt to, you know what I'm saying, use this as a catapult to look at this hand so you can't see what's going on in my other hand type stuff. So it could go it goes so many different types of ways. But at the end of the day, it's leading to the end, the destruction of America, man, which is beautiful on our behalf because this is what we're looking forward to. Because what is it ultimately means it's going to bring us to our salvation. All right. So it says um but it was not connect. Okay, yeah. It says no. Let me read this again. It says, but it was not connected to the campaign shooting in Butler, Pennsylvania, in which gunman Thomas Matthew Crooks opened fire, lightly wounding Trump and killing a rally attendee. They said relations between Washington and Iran have long been strained and reached a breaking point as Tehran sought revenge for killing of 2020 Revolutionary Guards Commander Qasem Soleimani, ordered by Trump when he was the president. Oh, okay, so it was ordered by Trump. See, that's another thing that they put on. So they really out to get Trump, man. It says the United States National Security Council said it had been tracking Iran's threats against former Trump administration officials for years. Trump post recalled a controversial episode in 2019 when, as president, he threatened the obliteration of Iran if the country carried out an attack on anything American. The confrontation came after Iran officials said the path of diplomacy between the two nations, was permanently closed after Trump's new round of sanctions Monday. It says, as president, he also threatened North Korea with a fire and fury like like the world would have never seen. Yeah. So these are all the things. Like, what does he do? He puff at his enemies, man. Says as president, he also threatened North Korea with fire and fury like the world has never seen, and that's what's coming to this place, though. Although he later became friends with the isolated country's dictator Kim Jong Un, an offer referred to their love. But man, you can't take none of that back. You can't take none of that back. All the stuff he said. out of his mouth, he gonna have to pay for it, man. And everybody has their crosshairs on this place. All right, let's get a couple scriptures. In Psalm 10:2 says, "The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined." Right, that's talking about the poor. It's really talking about the children of Israel. But you know, uh, Esau's putting pressure on all these nations, man. It says, "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and bless the covenants whom the Lord abhorreth." And that's exactly what America and Esau does. It says, "The wicked through his pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts." Right. Their God is money. They don't want to have to do with they don't want to have to do with the true power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the true power of everybody, period. But the, the Lord is power over all. He just made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So he's not the God of just Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's the God of all. But that covenant is through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So he's the creator of all things. He's the top dog. He's a superior being over everything. You know. It says, verse 5, it says, "His thoughts are always grievous." Right. That's why those grievous thoughts is what they infuse them to put pressure on everybody. Thy judgments are above out of his sight, because they don't really feel like they're gonna be judged for the stuff that they do. As for all of his enemies, he puffeth at them, man. Right, he puffeth at them. All right, like how you jump at them, blow at somebody, like you know what I'm saying, like and antagonizing people. That's exactly what America does. That's what Esau does. Verse 6, he says, "He saith in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity." And that's the point. That's what America thinks. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua has another thought coming. Let's get Isaiah 14. Because all this hell that he's bringing on these other nations, especially the children of Israel, going to be brought back upon them. It's Isaiah 14 and 4. It says, "That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, say, how has the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased?" Right. Who's going to be the king of Babylon? Will it be Camilla Harris, or will it be Donald Trump? We shall see. You know, it doesn't really matter who it is. This place is going down, man. It's going down. This place is a joke. This place is a joke. America is a joke now. These nations, the Lord has made this place a gazing stock, and these nations are licking their chops, ready to devour this place, man, to destroy it. You don't talk all that shit about North Korea and now try to be buddy buddy with them, man. They ain't seeing that shit. They ain't seeing none of that shit. Biden to make sure none of these countries go gonna try to be at peace with the United States ever. You know, same game, different puppet. So it doesn't matter who they put in the office. It says, verse 5, it says, "The Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers." Right, the rulers, Europe, EU. That staff, that scepter is America. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger. Right. That's why I ran, because he that ruled the nations with anger. That's why I ran plotting against former President Trump. And they're gonna go even harder if he gets in the office, which more than likely probably will. You know, and I just seen a video one of the brothers shared in the chat saying that he's gonna ban Hebrew Israelites. And Apostle Tahar has always said that he feels like I think he said that Trump is Nero reincarnated, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Isaiah 14:6 said, "He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke." Right, he ain't let up. He ain't even nobody no breathing room. He that ruled the nation in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole, like, ain't nobody gonna be worried about this devil, man. Once he starts to go down, the whole earth is at rest and they're quiet. They break forth into singing. And everybody's going to rejoice at the destruction of America. It says, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow has come against us. All right, this is the closing point right here. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. So all the hell that America done put on these other nations, all right, is waiting to meet them when as they fall to the earth. And stirreth up the dead for thee, even the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. And they got an agenda. And that agenda is destroy Babylon, man. And it's all being set up by Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. You know? Lord, when this lesson was edifying the service purpose without a like Sakah, Halayim, La Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem, Herbakak Radash, my Amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, my elder Herman as well. Salutations to the archon that are pushing the truth and the sincerity and truth, and peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. All we got to do is hold on and keep pushing, man. We're almost out of here, man. You know? And you know it's getting tough. The road is getting tough, but you know what? The tougher it gets, the more comforting that the Lord's gonna send our way, man. And always keep that in mind. All we got to do is believe and stay committed all the way to the end.